the woods? Don't panic. The hippocampus is the brain region that will help you find your way home, thanks to its roles in spatial navigation and memory. To get home, you first need to know where you are. To achieve this, your hippocampus has place cells. These are special neurons that act like detectors to your spatial location. Each place cell fires when you're in a particular location called its place field. To help them figure out where you are, place cells receive inputs from head direction cells. These are neurons that are sensitive to what direction your head is pointing in. Because of how they're connected to each other, as you turn your head, there's a bump of activity that shifts along the ring of cells. To help you calculate how far you've traveled, you have grid cells. Each grid cell will fire at lots of different locations, shown by these blue dots, and these locations form hexagonal grids, so that, as you move, the grid cell will keep track of how far you've gone. Grid cells come in many different spacings, orientations, and shifts, so that together they tessellate all of space. Now that you know where you are, you also need to remember your way home. Luckily, your hippocampus plays a huge role in memory. When you first walked in these woods, each place cell learned your location by encoding multisensory cues. The place cells formed connections to each other using long-term potentiation, so that you learned which locations were next to each other. This helped you form an internal representation of your environment called a cognitive map. Now, even though you're lost, your hippocampus can perform pattern completion. One partial cue can help you recall the whole pattern, so that finding just one familiar landmark helps you remember the whole path home. Overall, thanks to your hippocampus and its important roles in spatial navigation and memory, you can figure out where you are and how to reach your goals, including finding the way home.